Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tune-In. Today we will be going over our list of the best albums from the 90s, so
let's get into it.
So I'm going to start out with my list.
Or at least your first.
Or my first one. My album of 1990 is Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Now, this album is iconic for many different reasons. It broke a lot of records. It's just an overall great album too. And
Was it a first album or?
No, let me look. It was her, if it'll load. We have a horrible connection in here. It was her fourth album.
Okay.
So, a really, really cool album. It's basically like a concept album of like industry kind of.
Okay, I like it.
Title track is great. The knowledge is really cool. It sounds. It sounds very much like a Michael Jackson track, which I really like. All Right is a cool song. Black Cat's cool. Lonely is cool. Yeah, it's just a really cool like concept album. And if you like Dangerous,
I'll probably like that.
You'd like Rhythm Nation.
I've never heard of it. I might check it out. It sounds like a cool album.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yours?
All right. My album of 1990 is Painkiller by Judas Priest.
No idea.
One of the most iconic metal albums of all time. I mean, I don't think I brought up Judas Priest in the 80s video, but I'm making up for it now by adding either their first or second most famous album. It's between this and British Steel, but this is a really good album. I think I might like it a little more than British Steel. You have the title track, which is one of the most iconic metal tracks of all time. All Guns Blazing, one of my favorite Judas Priest songs. Leather Rebel, Nightcrawler, Between the Hammer and the Anvil, One Shot at Glory. Just an awesome list of songs, incredible guitar harmonies, Rob Halford's piercing voice. Just a really cool metal album in like one of the cornerstones of the genre.
Cool.
So that's my album.
Heavy metal, you said?
Heavy metal.
Again,
yeah,
it depends on
might not like it.
It depends on what kind of heavy metal it is.
You won't like it.
Because if it's...
It's not like death metal,
yeah,
but it's fast and pretty heavy.
Yeah. So I have a three-way tie for 1991. So first, I'll start with Diamonds and Pearls by Prince.
Okay.
An incredible album. The title track, Strollin', Cream, Walk, Don't Walk is a really cool song.
Just a kind of pop.
I'm trying to remember the track, sorry. Jughead is really cool. What's that other? Willing and Able is a really good song. Really good song. I don't know.
I think that song like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, but the whole album is great. The album cover is probably one of his most iconic. And overall, just a really good album.
Is it like different sound? Because I listened to Chaos and Disorder in another video. Is it like a different sound between the two?
It's pop, R&B, hip-hop.
Okay, it sounded more like funky.
Yeah.
I don't know, just the impression I got.
Funky, yeah. Dangerous by Michael Jackson is my next one. One of my favorite Michael Jackson albums, one of your favorites. Go watch the Ranking Michael Jackson albums video. Dangerous is really good. Title track, Gone Too Soon, Keep the Faith.
There's a lot of good songs.
The whole album is good. There's not a skippable track on it, so I'm not going to list all of them. But please go listen to it because if you haven't, it's like that.
It's like rock. It's like rock, hip hop mixed, like rock, pop, hip hop mix. I think it works really well.
Yeah, and like New Jack Swing. That is the best New Jack Swing album.
What is that? Because you mentioned it in the last video.
Kind of like hip hop mixed with R&B.
Huh.
And like the like electronic drum machines used in hip hop and everything. It's kind of like that, but more powerful. So yeah. The next one for 1991 is Nevermind by Nirvana.
Yeah, good.
Now, this album is so incredibly iconic for the grunge world. Something in the Way, Come As You Are, Smells Like Teen Spirit. What are other songs?
Lithium, Drain You.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're not coming to me right now.
Yeah, I can't really think of any right now, but it's a really good album. I don't know why my throat's sounding like this. I just got better, so I better stick to that. But that album is really cool. So all three of those albums, you can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah.
So please go check them out.
Yours? I have a two-way tie for 1991.
Okay.
The first one, I'll get this one out of the way, is Nevermind by Nirvana. I was glad you said it in your list because you waited till last. And I was going to say, if you didn't include it, you are clinically insane. But just an incredible grunge album. It has, like, it's just such an iconic album for music. It has a lot of the greatest songs. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, In Bloom, Drain You, Something in the Way. I could go on. It is such a good album. It's mixed really well. All the instruments come together in an organic way.
Yeah.
And just such an incredible album. All the band members are firing at, like, peak capacity.
Yeah.
Chris Novoselic's not drumming, bass playing is great. Dave Grohl on drums, one of my favorite drummers.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite musicians, but it's just such an incredible album, incredibly iconic album, incredibly iconic album cover, incredibly iconic songs. Just one of the greatest rock albums of all time.
Yes.
And my other pick is 10 by Pearl Jam. It's just such an incredible album. If I had to pit this against Nirvana, I might like this a little bit more, but it's splitting hairs.
I listened to that whole album a couple weeks ago, and I was so impressed. I loved it.
I mean, all the tracks are just so good. Once, Even Flow, Alive. That's just the first three songs. You got Garden, Oceans, Jeremy.
The Black is really good.
Yeah, Black's really good. It's just such an incredible album. You can hear like their classic rock influences kind of mixing with their grunge influences. Eddie Vedder is an incredible vocalist and apparently an incredible like acrobat as well because he like climbs on the stage, like climb through the rafters.
Wow.
It's incredible. Go look up a video of it if you can't find it. Or we'll just put a picture here. Yeah. Whichever Brodie decides to do in editing. But it is such a cool album. I would 100% recommend it to any rock fan.
Yeah. So we're cutting a little close on time. So we're going to cut it there for right now. But see you guys tomorrow when we're back in here and destroying our list. Not destroying our list.
Continuing our list.
Continuing. Why did I say destroying?
Yeah.
But anyway, see you guys next time. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to this part of the episode. We'll probably have more parts, but we are continuing our lists. So let's start with my 1992 album. Now, my 1992 album is Love Deluxe by Sade.
Okay, I have never heard of that.
Really?
Nah.
Man, these songs, No Ordinary Love, beautiful song. Like a Tattoo, one of the most beautiful songs. Hits of Life is a really good song. Cherish the Day. That whole album is just smooth and clean. I mean, you've heard Sade before. Her name.
I've heard her name. You talked about her.
But it's a great record. Go listen to it. I don't know much about the background of the record, but I know that the songs are beautiful, the lyrics are beautiful, and she's just a really great singer. So,
nice.
What's yours?
All right, my album of 1992 is Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Okay. I don't
pretty much like complete opposite records.
Yeah.
Just one of the pillars of grunge albums. It's this, Super Unknown by Soundgarden, 10 by Pearl Jam, and Nevermind by Nirvana. And just an incredible grunge rock album. Starts with Them Bones, which is an incredibly heavy song. Down in a Hole is a great song. Rooster. There's two songs that are like close for being my favorite, but Rooster is just an incredibly good. think we're thinking of different bands.
Oh, shoot, that's not Alden Star. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Well, never mind. Sorry. I interrupted you for no reason then. Garrison.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Rooster, where I so weirdly interrupted about Jerry Cantrell's father's time in Vietnam. And then there's Junkhead, title track. Wood is the other song that I really like. It's moving, but it's also really heavy, so it's kind of a weird dichotomy, but it is.
Dichotomy? I've never heard that word.
Yes, new word of the day. Put the definition on
Yeah, right now.
It's just an incredibly well-rounded record and one of the most iconic albums of the decade. I just think it's a really cool album, and if you like rock, go check it out.
Awesome. So, my 1993 albums.
Yeah.
I have Pablo Honey by Radiohead, which has Creep on it. You.
I honestly would have not expected that.
It's a pretty cool album. Like, the vibe. I don't want to sound a little cheesy.
Don't sound like a hipster.
The vibe is so cool. No, it's just, it has a really good feel to it, and the drums and the guitar and the lyrics are just all great. And Creep,
yeah,
one of the greatest songs of all time. Prince did a cover of Creep.
I thought I was waiting for you to mention it.
Yeah, and it's great. Of course, he didn't cuss, but that left a little of the goodness out of the song. But other than that, it's a really good album. And Creep is really good. My next 1993 album is In Utero by Nirvana.
Okay.
Heart-Shaped Box, All Apologies. Again, a very cool album. Wasn't it their last? I think it was before Kurt Cobain died.
It was their last studio album. I think Live Unplugged came a little afterwards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it might have. But there's a song on this album that has a certain title. I'm not gonna say it.
Which one is it? Or at least show me.
It's number 4.
Oh yeah, that one.
I don't like that title. Honestly, I don't know why. I get offended when I see that title.
Offended.
But if you want to know, it's track 4 on In Utero. Go look it up.
I mean, I think it's a fine title. I think it works well for the song, but I can see why people would be offended by it.
Yeah, I just I don't think that's that's a very serious topic to just say, do it to me.
All right, this is
really awkward. Anyway,
let's go to my album. Try to desperately dispel the black cloud over this section of the video. All right, so my album of 1993 is Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins.
No idea.
Just an incredible album. It was, I think, their second album, but it is so good. The guitar tone on that album is legendary. It's really fuzzed out. Interesting term I use there, buzzed out.
Buzzed out,
man. But it's an incredible album. It has some of their greatest hits like Cherub Rock and Disarm. Also has some great deep cuts like Soma and Mayonnaise. Yeah. Interesting title. But it's just an incredible album. Smashing Pumpkins are one of my mom's favorite bands I kind of inherited.
Seriously?
Yeah. She was a child of the 90s.
I don't expect that to be a mother's favorite band.
Yeah.
The Smashing Pumpkins.
So I kind of inherited it, but I just love this album. The guitar it's definitely in my top 10 favorite guitar albums because the guitar work on it is just super good. And I would recommend a listen to it if you it's weird. It's grungy and psychedelic at the same time.
Does your mom mainly like rock?
Yeah.
My mom, I think
we're from albums of the 90s to what our mothers thought.
Yeah, random, but my mom is totally on a different plane from what I like. She likes new stuff. She likes hip hop. this is for Jacob. My Mom Knows How to Rap Lottie Dottie Full by Snoop Dogg.
I don't understand.
Knowing Wyatt wouldn't know what that means, but My Mom Knows How to Rap the full song. It might not be great, but she can still do it. But anyway, it looks like we're running out of time. Sorry that we went on a tangent about our moms. At least I might have, about her music taste and how she could rap a whole Snoop Dogg song. So anyway, what is that show? Whoa, what has our life become? Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you in the next part of this episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this section, this cut of the video. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Yes. Let's move on.
Let's just get to your.
Yes. So, right now it's albums of 1994. My album of 1994 is Weezer's self-titled album. Okay, so I picked this album mainly because of the iconic aspect of it. Now, a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that. You should know the album. You should know all of the album.
Or at least I've heard a couple of the songs.
Yes, I have. I've heard like probably 5 out of the 10 songs.
Oh, okay, so that's not bad.
And I just put it here because it's a cool album. It's it has one of the most iconic covers. You've seen that, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And it's just a really cool record. Like, My Name Is Jonas is cool. Buddy Holly is cool. Say It Ain't So. In the Garage. It's just a really cool album, and I recommend it.
My album of 1994 is Purple by Stone Temple Pilots.
No idea.
I think, this is widely considered to be Stone Temple Pilots' best albums. I'm just pulling off the track list, but it's just an incredible album. Scott Weiland is one of the best voices in grunge. Has some of their most famous songs, like Interstate Love Song. You've heard that? No. Okay then. Now, I'll play it. Don't.
Yeah, play it for me. We'll have to cut this out. I have no idea what that song is. Anyway.
Bad. Now, as I was saying, it's just an incredible album. Some of the most famous songs, like Interstate Love Song, is a classic rock radio staple. Vaseline's a great song. Still
Vaseline.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Still Remains is a great, one of my favorite songs. Big Empty. It's just, an overall really well-rounded album.
Big Empty?
Yes.
These are some weird song titles.
They're really weird. But it has an incredible album cover, incredible guitar work. It's just a classic album of the 90s, and I'd be remiss if I didn't put at least one Stone Temple Pilots album on the list.
Yeah. I don't know why I said like I even know why that is. My album of 1995. 3, 2, 1, History by Michael Jackson.
Saw that one coming.
So great album. Of course, as we've talked about, Disc 1 is just old material. Disc 2 is so incredibly good. Scream with Janet Jackson is such like a powerful anthem, I think, and it holds so much emotional like baggage and strength and
emotional weight. I think.
Yeah. They Don't Care About Us, one of your favorites off of it. It's just an amazing album. For anybody that hasn't heard it. You have a sad life. Anyway,
I was gonna say this coming from the guy.
Well, I don't know. Stranger in Moscow, great
song.
DS is really cool. It's very rock oriented. Money is cool. Come Together. I'm gonna make some Beatles fans mad. So I like the Beatles version, the original version of Come Together, but Michael Jackson's version is better. In my opinion, it just
Have
is.
you read the Tina Turner version of Come Together?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Tina Turner?
Yes. You're pretty close, actually.
Like, I could just imagine that. You Are Not Alone. Cool song. Tabloid Junkie, one of my favorites. The whole track list is really cool, except for Little Susie. Pretty bad song. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, so I have a two-way tie for 1995. One is History by Michael Jackson. I'm not really going to talk much about this album because you just went in depth about it, but just great album. Some of my favorite Michael Jackson songs are on this album, Stranger in Moscow, They Don't Really Care About Us. Just a great, pretty well-rounded album. You get the old material on the first disc, and then you get the new stuff, so it's pretty good. My second album of 1995 is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Never heard of it.
Never,
I'm sorry.
I give you a grunge education.
Like,
all right, have you seen the album cover? It looks like that?
No.
Well, it's one of the most iconic albums of the 90s. It's just such an incredible album. I think it's a double album, if I'm not mistaken, but it has a lot of their most famous songs. Tonight, Tonight, Zero, Full with Butterfly Wings, possibly their most famous song. Just an incredible, incredible track list. Galapagos, Porcelain of the Vast Oceans, The Arms of Sleep, 1979. It is such an incredible album. It's just so good. I don't really know what much else to say about it, but it's just an incredible album. So good.
So good.
Indeed.
And I have no idea what it is, so I'm just gonna move on. So I have a tie for 1996.
I don't.
So the first one that I have for 1996 is The Score by Fugees.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Jacob, do you know about this?
He doesn't.
What? All right. Well, it's hip hop, like 90s hip hop, R&B. Killing Me Softly with his song.
That was the Fugees? Huh.
Well,
I've heard
they covered it by
okay, it was
Roberta Flack.
Okay,
That's on there.
It was about Don McLean, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh. I don't know why I said really like twice in a row like that, but anyway, it's a really like inspirational album for any hip hop that was about to come after it. Like just the sound, not to sound like a heavy vibe. The mix is really cool. The drums are so good. Ready or Not, great song. Killing Me Softly with his song is a great song.
Did they cover it in like a rap version, or did they just like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's just great. Please go check this out.
And the other one?
The other one is... All right, so this is about to get pretty desperate.
I don't like where that's going. I don't like where this is going at all.
I'm me, okay? And I picked...
What did you pick? Go on.
Spice by the Spice Girls.
What?
So, it's getting pretty desperate. The two in the back are shaking their heads. It's getting pretty desperate. Okay, so I'm trying to survive through these albums, but it's a pretty good album.
Make the album with Wanna Be on it?
Yeah. Like, it's a good album. It's a well-rounded pop album from the 90s. Wannabe is cool. Last Time Lover. Huh?
Yes, it is cool. It sounded like you said cruel instead of cool.
I meant cool. Wannabe is cool. Last Time Lover, Love Thing. It's a really cool album.
So why do you say you're getting desperate then?
Because this is not in my normal taste, and I feel like I am going to hurt you guys by doing something like this. So I am sorry for anybody out there that is traumatized this and has traumatized by this. I'm sorry.
We'll leave his number somewhere in the description. File your complaint.
You can file a complaint with the tune-in, but I don't really care, and it's good. Anyway.
All right. My album, we'll get it back on track. 10 for Echoes by Rush. Now,
no idea.
This is just an incredible album. Driven's probably my favorite song of the album. Half the World, Color is Right, Time and Motion's a great song, Limbo, Virtuality. It's just a really good album, and I think it was their last album before they took like a bit of a hiatus. So it's a pretty good album to go out on, and it shows that Rush can still be cool even in the 90s, where they're pretty much
Dead.
Not dead, but more
like
not at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a great album, and for any Rush fans or people getting into Rush who haven't checked it out, I'd recommend it.
Okay, so sadly again, we're gonna need to cut because we're running short on time. So come back for the next part of the video. Please come back. See you next time. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final, part of this video. So do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a tie for 1997.
Okay.
My first one is Emancipation by Prince.
Okay.
Now, this record is so good. It's a triple album. It has 36 songs, sorry.
Smokes, that's a lot of stuff.
3 hours of music. Each disc each album is an hour long. Disc.
Yeah.
Court and Tie, beautiful song. Beautiful. Cool song. Betcha by Golly Wild. Now that's a beautiful song.
Interesting title.
Betcha by Golly Wild. It's a cover. We Gets Up is cool. White Mansion. Mr. Happy is a wacky song. Let's Have a Baby is a really cool song. Friend, Lover, Sister, Mother, Wife. Really cool song. Slave is cool. The Human Body, New World. Face Down is probably one of my favorite tracks on here. Style is also great. And the title track is just really good. My second album I had for 1997 was Butterfly by Mariah Carey.
Oh, okay. Mariah Carey.
Now, Mariah Carey is just a beautiful singer. Like, her voice is so smooth, soft. Like, I don't want to be, like, cheesy or, like, make you guys the vibe. No. I don't want to make you guys think I'm crushing on Mariah Carey. But boy, she has the voice. Oh, her voice is so good. Anyway, Honey is a great song off of it. Breakdown is cool. She does a cover of The Beautiful Ones on this album. The Roof, 4th of July, the title track, they're all really cool. It's smooth R&B kind of mixed with pop, soul. It's just,
I'll let you finish.
What?
You'll let it. Because I wasn't expecting on this list. I wouldn't expect like Mariah Carey, Spice Girls.
But it's a really smooth. We were just talking about yesterday how we cough so much.
Yeah.
Since we talk so much, so please be quiet. Oh yeah, I'm kidding. No, but anyway, this album is really smooth all the way through. She has a really beautiful voice, and I feel like anybody could tell you that. But it's just a great album. So what's your...
My album of 1997 is The Color and the Shape by the Foo Fighters.
Okay, I've heard of it, but I don't know any songs.
It's just an incredible album. It's it's technically the second Foo Fighters album, but the first Foo Fighters album was Dave Grohl playing on the instruments. But it's just an incredible album. It has some of their greatest hits like Monkey Ranch, My Hero, Everlong. That's such a good song. It has some great deep cuts like Hey Johnny Park, My Poor Brain, Wind Up, February Stars is a great one. The title track's a great heavy way to end the album. But Foo Fighters has been ingrained in my DNA since like 2023. Kind of never really left. That was like my first musical obsession.
Obsession?
Yes. But it's just an incredible album. I love all the songs off of it. It's a bit of nostalgia for me. But it's just a great album, and if you like alt rock or grunge, I recommend you listen to it.
Oh, it's like grunge?
Yeah.
I did not know Foo Fighters did grunge. Well, it's Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he was in Nirvana.
But never mind. My album of 1998, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I kind of figured you were going to pick that one.
What was Jacob's reaction? No? Really? It's a good album. So
I don't know too much about Winehouse, so I can't really weigh in.
it's pop, R&B, hip hop, rap, mostly hip hop though. It's not really rap. Um, X Factor is a cool song. Doo Wop. Um, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Um, it has 16 tracks, so it's a bit lengthy. It's an hour and 17 minutes long. So I'm not going to go through all the tracks, but it's a really cool album. The flow is really good. I'm not trying to sound like a
Hippie.
like a rap songwriter,
Official.
but yeah, the flow is really cool. And
Like the vibe.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
it's a really cool album. Actually, Apple Music put this is insane. Apple Music put this as #1 best album of all time.
What?
Yes.
What?
So like it was the top 100 albums of all time. Is this #1?
Serious?
Which it is very influential. I completely get that. It has, but it's not the number.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, there is no #1 album. There's so many albums. Yeah. So actually, you can't even tell. That's just their opinion, but you can't even tell anybody what the greatest album is because they might disagree. But it had a huge influence on pop, R&B, hip hop, and it still influences like rap to this day. Like Doechii.
Oh.
They actually just performed together not too long ago, so it's really good.
My album in 1998 is Metallica's Garage Inc. It's a cover album, but it's a really good cover album.
Jacob is shaking his head.
Be quiet, Jacob. Silence. Either way, they do good covers of It's Electric, The Misfits' Die Die My Darling, Blue Oyster Cult's Astronomy, Thin Lizzy's Whiskey in the Jar, Lynyrd Skynyrd's Tuesday's Gone. They do a great cover of Bob Seger's Turn the Page. They're just really good covers. I had a bit of a tough time finding picks for this year because I didn't see too much I recognize. So I went with this one because I've heard a lot of the songs off of it, and I think it's a pretty good album. So, unlike what Jacob's saying, if you like Metallica, this might be worth a listen.
Anyway, my albums of 99, I have 2. My first one is Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic by Prince.
So what? This is Prince album 3?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 3. But anyway, it's a really cool album. It's R&B and soul mixed with hip hop, mixed with pop, like soul. Oh, it's a really cool album. Title track is really cool. So there's Undisputed featuring Chuck D. The Greatest Romance Ever Sold. Anyway, I'm gonna say it. Tangerine is really cool. So Far, So Please featuring Gwen Stefani.
Oh, okay.
The Sun, the Moon, and Stars. Man of War is really cool. Baby Nose is cool. Silly Game is great. Strange But True is amazing. Pretty Man. So good. Can I show you the intro of this?
Sure.
I'm going to have to cut this out, but...
Right.
Yeah. So it's basically a bunch of kissing sound, but anyway, my second album of 99 is Hours by David Bowie. Now, have you seen the album cover?
I haven't.
Yeah. It's a really cool album. So, Thursday's Child, Something in the Air is really cool. 7 is probably my favorite track off of this. Yeah, it's just really cool. It shows how much he's aged. A lot of people hate it, but it shows his voice started sounding old, and that's when people were like, okay, stop, buddy. A lot of people wanted him to retire during this album because his voice sounds a little rough, but the writing is incredible. So that's all I have for this. What's yours?
All right. My albums of 1999 are, the first one is There's Nothing Left to Lose, again by the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
This is I think it's my second favorite Foo Fighters album, because there's just so many good songs in this. Stacked Actors, Breakout, Learn to Fly, Generator, Aurora, Headwires, Next Year. all the tracks are just really good. The guitar work on the album's really cool. It's just such a good album. Learn to Fly is actually the first Foo Fighters song I ever heard, so it sent me down that path. But the songs are just so great. Again, the guitar is super cool. The drumming is great. The writing's amazing. It's just an overall incredible album, and I think it's worth a listen. I think it's one of their grungiest albums, but it is just incredible. And my second album is Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, nice.
But this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Chili Peppers album. It has a lot of their greatest songs. Parallel Universe, Scar Tissue, Other Side is probably my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song. The title track, This Velvet Glove, Purple Stain, Road Trippin'. All the songs are just so good, and they have a really good balance where they can go from high energy and funky to reflective and soft and anything in between.
I need to listen to that album. I've heard a lot of great things about it.
You should. It's a really great album. I think it's probably the most accessible album because it's not like just straight fast funk. It has some more reflective poppier moments.
Yeah,
but it's just an incredible album, and I recommend this to anyone watching to try to get into the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, so that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've been loving making these videos. Anyway, I'm Brodie.
I'm Wyatt.
And thank you for tuning in.